Coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Tracy McGrady. Duncan is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Drexler, and it's LeBron in at the 3.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Robertson passes to Baylor. Robertson against McGrady. And that one drops for him.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now, here is McGrady. Off target with his 3. Here's Robertson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
McGrady outside. Chamberlain kicks to Duncan. Some nice passing here by the West. A three-pointer is right on target.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting one.
That sends Elgin Baylor to the free throw line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Now here's James. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle, here's Robertson, and Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Baylor against James. Feeds to Duncan. Again, the West All-Star.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jordan against Drexler. Outside Baylor. Outside Malone. Clock at 4. Fader on the way. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The East trail by 3. Robertson passes to Baylor. Back to Robertson. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. They get it back. And he banks in the lane. Robertson's got 8 points.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Robertson with the steal. Releases. West All-Stars with the rebound. Outside, James. Here's Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Here is Robertson. 8 points for him. Outside Baylor. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. James covering. Nice shot by Robertson. He's got 10.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jordan. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. A big group substitution here for the East. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Nowitzki comes in for Karl Malone. Bird, he's checked in for Baylor. And Stockton subbed in for Robertson. Anthony's checked in for the West. Now a timeout called by the East.
Give him a hand, fans. Your dance team.
Olajuwon finds Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by the East.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Duncan in the corner. And stolen by Olajuwon. Stockton passes to Nowitzki. McGrady against Jordan. Oh, my, what a play. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Jordan down low. He's against Drexler.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Defensive foul. John Stockton.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
Havlicek, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for LeBron. And it's Wade in for Clyde Drexler. Now, here's Stockton. Lets a floater go. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
There's the drive. The offensive rebound. Duncan. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Stockton against McGrady. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Havlicek outside. Over Wade. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 7.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside. And Bird gets it to go on the assist from Havlicek. And now just a 5-point West All-Star lead. McGrady against Stockton. Now, here is McGrady. D right on him. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
This shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here's Stockton. After Dwayne Wade hitting the 3. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. So it'll be Hakeem Olajuwon shooting. Tim Duncan picks one up. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
Right from the start it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points too.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Havlicek. That shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Now here's Stockton. No scoring in this one. And another miss by the East.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
Good on the bucket. And now a 9-point West All-Star lead.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Here's Havlicek. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Anthony. Curry looking it over. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
It's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. You've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Taking 2 shots.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Malone's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. LeBron's checked in for Tracy McGrady. And he can't hit the second.
What Hakeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talent.
Wade, good. Wade's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here is Havlicek after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Here's Stockton. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Making the defense look helpless there. Stockton enjoying toying with their feelings a little bit.
Stockton against Curry. And it's Wade in the corner. There's the 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Down low. Here's Olajuwon.
Passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Here's Curry with the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. West All-Stars lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. D-Wade out there with Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Anthony in a power forward. Now, here is Jordan after the miss from Stephen Curry. Here's Baylor. Goes up again. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. The pass to Wade. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Malone. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Wade against Baylor. Wade surveying the D. Clock at 6 to the inside. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
D-Wade showing you his savvy at work, moving things around and opening up the floor for his teammates.
The East trail by 6. Jordan with the ball. Wade picks him up. Lots of room. Baylor can't get that one to fall.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Inside. Anthony's shot is off. And the East has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Tries it again. The shot by Baylor, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Some nice passing here by the West. Now Jokic, scoreless thus far.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Baylor. Offensive rebound.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
Curry kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade from outside. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Robertson dishes to Jordan. Charity stripe shot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wade passes to Jokic. Outside Anthony. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. The West also making some changes. Chamberlain comes in for Jokic. And it's Paul in for Curry. So Anthony nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Robertson with it. Now Anthony defending. Baylor passes to Robertson. Over Paul. Rebounded by Anthony. The West leading by 6. Back to Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony down low. He's covered by Malone. Robertson passes to Malone. A second chance effort. Chamberlain with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now here's Paul. The 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, He can shoot it too, guys.
Now a timeout called by the East. Nowitzki's checked in for Karl Malone. Then for the West All-Stars, Duncan, he's checked in for Anthony. LeBron comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Drexler in for Wade. Now, here is Jordan. Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Robertson. Unable to get that one. Some solid D from Paul.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting one.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Now here's Robertson. 12 points for him. A nice shot by Jordan.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Robertson against Paul. On the wing, Drexler. Again, the West All-Stars.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And here's Robertson outside. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Paul's shot is off.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Duncan high post. LeBron with it. He's got 5. Paul looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Robertson. The West grabs the miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Paul. Duncan, the pass to Chamberlain. Paul kicks to James. And it's off from three-point range. The East trail by 11. And the dunk by Baylor.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Now here's LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Nowitzki, the pass to Robertson. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Passes it to Nowitzki. Robertson kicks to Nowitzki. From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
LeBron outside. To the paint, it's deflected. And the wide-open shot from Paul. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Robertson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
And some changes here for the East. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Bird comes in for Baylor. And it's Stockton in for Michael Jordan. The West leading by 12. Here's Archibald. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Knocks it loose. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Here's Archibald. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. And so Stockton will bring it up for the East All-Stars. On the wing, Bird. To the middle. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. Good work there as it goes.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Here's Archibald. He's defended by Stockton. LeBron against Bird. A three from Drexler. Another shot. Duncan. They shoot again. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The East trail by 8. Down low. And Nowitzki get the stuff.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Some nice passing here by the West. Duncan high post. He's working on Nowitzki. And the shot goes in. Chamberlain got 11.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Stockton outside. The turnaround jumper. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Boy, that was simply a ferocious play that time by Stockton. Gets the ball inside, draws the foul, and still insists on getting the shot up.
And he makes the first.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Malone's checked in for Nowitzki, and it's Havlicek in for Robertson. And West also making a switch. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Clyde Drexler.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Bird, top of the key. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton.
Larry Bird.
Bird's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
3-pointer from Stockton. You can't get that one. And so it's the West All-Stars in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The Western Conference showing off its All-Star Game chops there in the first half. When the showmanship is ramped up to its highest level, that suits the West just fine. They got a roster that knows how to play the game with flair, and they've been enjoying themselves so far today.
Well, the West are not playing around. They come here to win this. They're hitting their shots and playing with real enthusiasm. East better step it up, or this gap is only going to grow in the second half.
A little physicality from the East could go a long way. They've got a talent shot, and then those stops will give them a chance to steal the lead.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise.